I haven't I haven't finished watching the sister's video yet. I just want to share a couple of brief stories on why obesity will take you out. This brother that I've known for a long time, he's like 50, and his sister passed away when she was 40. She had 3 kids. She was literally sitting on the toilet and she died. She had a heart attack and fell on the floor. And her kids heard the thud. And they were little kids at the time, so they couldn't get the bathroom door open. And by the time they ran out of the house, called neighbors, and the fire department came on in there, she died, man. She was only 40, and I think she was pushing 400, right? Her brother's still alive. He's 50. He's pushing 600. I'm surprised he's still here, right? When I in my army unit, we had a guy who they eventually put out because white guy. They eventually put out because he just couldn't make weight. And I remember seeing him around town, and he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and he's walking with a cane and he's wheezing, and finally this dude is like in a power chair zipping around just like, I mean, I shouldn't laugh, you know what I'm saying, but it's just you see how these people are going down and going down and going down. And one day I read my local paper, and he died 45. I think he had a heart attack, same thing, right? So this is not a joke. People take this thing like this is a joke. And there's another woman in my area. She died last year, and she was 44. Nice person. I've always seen her in the street. I know her 2 sons and whatnot. But over the years, she's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I mean, she was huge, man. I mean, she had to at least been 400. And when she passed away, she was ironically working in a fast food restaurant. I mean, so I mean, it's insane that people are not taking care of themselves. They're making excuses. That's what she's saying right here. This is why you're large, debunking weight myths. You're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're not. This goes beyond just getting a man. This is for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the gym myself. And just like I left the comment here, I was like, the only people that have been consistently going on a regular weekly or yearly basis, I'm sorry, is these 3 African women where I live, from Africa. They be talking to each other in an African language, and I know they speak English, you know what I'm saying? But they've been going over a year consistently. The Black American women, they show up for a month and they never show back up again. And then you see them and they get bigger and bigger and bigger, you know? And I get hit on a lot. I am not an ugly dude. I've said this before. I'm 6'1", handsome, light-skinned dude. Big peepee. Peepee still work. And I get women hitting on me all the time. And it's always these big, huge black women all the time. And I see their face when they look sad when I politely inform them that I'm not interested. Right? And they know the reason why. They don't even bother to try to ask a question. You know the reason why. Because you are out of shape. You look horrible. Right? I had somebody come at me recently. She was easily 400 pounds. Easily. Hey, I think you're handsome. Whatever. I said, sister, I am not interested in you. And she's like, really? Yes, I'm not interested in you. You are horribly, morbidly obese. You are in the danger zone. I want to find that video from the IUIC. I don't like those guys. But they showed this black woman with her doctor, and she's easily 600 pounds. She can't even move. She's gasping for air. And he's telling her that he wants to put her on a plant-based diet. She's like, I can't eat that. I need to have meat. He says you don't. His English wasn't that good. He said you don't need to eat a lot of meat. She goes, I don't believe that, doctor. Like, you are about to check out. You are about to go to the upper room, and you still want to eat a pound of fried chicken, girl. Come on, man. It is sad to see people that you know pass away because of this. Because our people take this as a joke. My own cousin, New York City, she had a job. She had a good career, and one day she just became depressed, and she just never went back to work, and she stayed at her mother's house. And before she died, she was easily a 500-pound shut-in New York City. Like, she wouldn't even leave the room. And she died. I think she was 50 when she died. She died of a heart attack. Same thing. Like, everybody keeps taking this like this is a joke. And when I go tonight, I always go with the mentality that I am fighting a premature death by going to the gym.